Hey, Dr. Ben here with ViveWell Health. Today I want to talk to you about head injuries and why our brain rejuvenation program is so important to me. Now, I like to snowboard and ski and do all things mountains. And about 10 years ago, I was snowboarding out in Vail, chasing somebody, just, having a great time. And, under the chairlift pole, there's kind of a little jump. And my buddy went off that, and I was cruising, trying to catch up. And I went off this jump, and I clipped the top of my head against the big chairlift pole, and I was completely knocked unconscious. I woke up underneath the chairlift, and I was confused and just sort of coming to. And people were asking me if I was okay, and I really didn't even know what happened to me. And turns out I actually ruined the helmet. I put a big dent in it, and you know, at that time with concussion management in the emergency room, we were just telling people, maybe you need a CAT scan, maybe you don't, but we were just letting people get better. Now, it turns out that there is a lot of inflammation that happens when you have a head injury, concussion, traumatic brain injury, and that inflammation affects the cascade of so many things, whether it's your mood, your emotions, your response to stress, and many of the hormone cascades. And so at that time, I started sliding into a state of really unhealthy personal time for me. So fast forward, I was having difficulty with stress resiliency, anger, and sleep problems, and my world was really not doing well. And I actually went to a lecture as part of some other training, and there was somebody lecturing on traumatic brain injuries and how there's a lot of science that actually shows that they can help people get better with natural things like really good fish oil and PQQ and CoQ10 and maybe some things like ashwagandha. And I started learning about this field of neuroendocrinology and became completely fascinated. And the more I read things, I saw myself in the patients I'd been taking care of. And so thus began my journey of learning neuroendocrinology and getting certified, and then learning how to take the gyrostem. The gyrostem is this, you're sitting inside of a gyroscope with laser pointers, and you have to see a target and then respond with agility and coordination and reflexes. And so that builds this thing called neuroplasticity, where your brain actually gets stronger, kind of like how push-ups make you stronger. There's also these regenerative treatments of how we can use intranasal PRP and stem cells and other regenerative therapies to actually help the brain regrow, get better. We use intranasal insulin as well. So there's actually so many different things that you can do to help the brain. And I'm a survivor, somebody who's had my own, severe head injury that was starting to really affect my life. And to be honest with you, things are so much better. I'm able to find words better, and the ease of manner, and my emotions are much more calm. So if I can get better, you can too. And so happy to help you with the journey. We've had a lot of really cool people come in with amazing stories of how they had significant injury, and then they've been so happy that they feel like they're getting their life back. So you can too. Come on into ViveWell Health and explore our brain rejuvenation program.